Have you ever wondered what separates millionaires from everyone else? Is it luck? A brilliant idea? While those can play a role, there's a much more fundamental difference: the way they think about and manage their time. It's not about having more hours in the day. It's about making every single hour count. Today, we're diving deep into the millionaire mindset on time control, and I promise, by the end of this video, you'll look at your own 24 hours in a completely new light. So what's the secret? The first principle is that time is more valuable than money. You can always make more money, but you can never get back a wasted minute. Millionaires understand this instinctively. They don't just spend their time, they invest it. Every activity is weighed against its potential return. Is watching that extra episode of a series an investment in relaxation that will boost my productivity tomorrow, or is it just procrastination? This isn't about being a robot. It's about being intentional. Before you commit to something, ask yourself a simple question. Is this the highest and best use of my time right now? This single question can radically change your decisions. The second pillar of the millionaire time mindset is ruthless prioritization. You've probably heard of the 80-20 rule, or the Pareto principle. It states that roughly 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. Most people spend their day tackling a long to-do list, feeling busy but not necessarily productive. Millionaires, on the other hand, obsessively focus on identifying that critical 20%. They figure out the one or two tasks that, if completed, will create the biggest domino effect and move them closest to their goals. They aren't afraid to say no to everything else. Saying no isn't about being rude. It's about protecting your focus and honoring your own priorities. If it's not a heck yes, it's a no. This leads directly to the third concept: leverage. Millionaires are masters of leverage. They know they can't do everything themselves, nor should they. They ask, who can do this, not how can I do this? This is where delegation and automation come in. They happily pay others to handle tasks that are outside their zone of genius, like administrative work, cleaning, or even grocery shopping. Why? Because it frees up their time to focus on that high-impact 20% we just talked about. The math is simple. If you can pay someone $25 an hour to do a task that allows you to work on something that generates $200 an hour, you're not spending money. You're buying time and making a profit. Think about your own life. What low-value tasks are you still doing that you could delegate or automate with technology? Now let's talk about the structure of the day. You won't find many successful people just drifting through their day reacting to whatever comes up. They are proactive, not reactive. Most of them have a structured morning routine. This isn't about waking up at 4 a.m., unless that works for you. It's about starting the day with intention. This might include exercise, meditation, journaling, or reviewing goals. This routine sets a positive and focused tone for the entire day, putting them in the driver's seat before the world starts throwing distractions their way. It's about winning the morning to win the day. Another powerful technique they use is time blocking. Instead of a messy to-do list, they schedule their priorities directly into their calendar. If a task is important, it gets a specific block of time dedicated to it. This includes everything: deep work, meetings, exercise, and even family time. When it's in the calendar, it's non-negotiable. This method fights back against distraction. When you have a 2-hour block scheduled for right project proposal, you're less likely to get sidetracked by emails or social media because you've made a commitment to yourself. You treat that appointment with the same respect you'd give to a meeting with your most important client. But what about burnout? It's a common misconception that millionaires work 24/7. While they have periods of intense work, they also fiercely protect their downtime. This is a crucial part of the mindset. They understand that rest is not a luxury. It's a strategic necessity for peak performance. They schedule their vacations and downtime with the same seriousness as their business meetings. They know that creativity, problem solving, and good decision making all plummet when you're exhausted. Rest isn't the opposite of work. It's the partner of work. They recharge fully so they can return to their work with renewed energy and focus. It's about working in sprints, not running a never-ending marathon. Finally, and this might be the most important part, they embrace a mindset of continuous improvement. They don't just set up a system and forget it. They constantly review and refine it. At the end of the day or week, they reflect. What worked? What didn't? Where did I waste time? How can I be 1% more efficient tomorrow? This process of self-correction is what ensures their systems evolve and improve over time. They aren't afraid to experiment with new techniques or abandon old ones that no longer serve them. They treat their time management strategy like a business, always looking for ways to optimize for better results. So let's recap the core principles of the millionaire time mindset. First, view time as your most valuable asset, an investment, not an expense. Second, be ruthless with your prioritization and focus on the vital few tasks that deliver the most results. Third, use leverage. Delegate and automate everything that isn't your highest value work. Fourth, be proactive, not reactive, by designing your day with routines and time blocking. Fifth, schedule and protect your rest and recovery as a strategic component of success. And sixth, continuously review and refine your systems. You don't need to be a millionaire to start thinking like one. You can start today. Pick one of these principles and apply it to your life this week. Maybe you'll identify and focus on just one critical task each day. Or perhaps you'll finally delegate that task you've been putting off. The key is to start. By changing the way you value and manage your time, you are fundamentally changing the trajectory of your life. Time is the one resource we all have in equal measure. The difference lies in what we do with it. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this valuable, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on building a successful life. I'd love to hear in the comments which one of these principles you're going to try first. See you in the next video.